think feel this song I sing all my life. Pray for someone like you. I think that I finally found you. Oh my, pray for someone like you. And I hope that you feel the same way too. Yes, I pray that you do love me too. Promise enough.
Well guys, I just wanted to give you a little example of the Everse 8 with my little setup here. As you can see, I have the gravity tripod stand. I truly believe tripods are the way to go, either 3 or 4-legged when it comes to outdoor events, because as you can see, we got a lot of slopes, we got a lot of hills. The flat bases run into trouble when that happens. Now, as you can see, this is the Everse 8. It is the 8-inch woofer. And what you could hear earlier was the sound coming from that, and the source is this Denon Prime Go. Everything you see here is battery operated except for the microphone receiver, which is actually powered from the Everse 8 through its 12-volt DC power output. Now, there's something you need to know when it comes to powering up microphone receivers like the latest Sennheiser EW-DX Series, which is actually a dual receiver system in a half-rack size. What you need to know about this is that the power cable that comes with the shelf, the optional shelf here, and as you can see, I kind of rigged out the shelf so I can extend the wires, the half-wave antennas, out wider instead of being so close. But as you can see right here, the dimensions to the power cable that comes from the Everse, the outer dimension here that you see is 5.5 millimeters. The inner dimension is 2.5 millimeters. Well, that's an issue when it comes to Sennheiser microphones. The Sennheiser microphones, they have the same outer dimension for powering up. They have a 5.5 millimeter, but the inner dimension is actually 2.1 millimeters. So I pointed that out to Sennheiser. Actually, one of the sales reps or one of the gentlemen that worked for Sennheiser didn't even realize that, because he thought it was a 2.5 dimension millimeter. The inner dimension was 2.5. But it actually is a 2.1. So that cable that you see in my snake here, let me just turn this around. This snake that I use a split sleeve to create a snake. That cable that I was just showing you, you can purchase that on Amazon. You can get a 2-pack for $8. So you can get them for $8 on Amazon. Just remember, outer dimension, if you're using Sennheiser wireless microphones, also works for the Alto Stealth Pro system as well. So the lines are the outer dimensions have to be, one side has to be 5.5 millimeters with the inner dimension of 2.5 millimeters. Then the other end has to be outer dimension 5.5 millimeters to 2.1 millimeters. So keep that in mind when it comes to 12-volt DC power, because I hate to hear a story of someone buying one of these Everse or a similar speaker that has a DC 12-volt output, and they use the cord, the cord that comes with it, and it doesn't power your Sennheiser receiver. So just keep that in mind. It will the cable that comes with the optional shelf that you can attach to the Everse 8 does not power up Sennheiser receivers. If you have any questions about what is going on here today, just ask me. Another reason why I was doing a video there is the discussion of, do you need 1 or 2 speakers for ceremonies? Well, I put it like this. When couples hire strings and mostly strings musicians are the most common musician you'll see for ceremonies. They never bring amplified sound. They don't set up 2 speakers, especially setting them up in the front in field of view. So that was another purpose for this video. I think 1 speaker is more than enough, especially something like the Everse 8 or the Maui 5 Go, because both of them boast 120 decibels. So if you need a little extra oomph, they both work. Unfortunately, the Maui 5 Go does not offer a 12 volt DC output, at least not yet. Hopefully they'll come out with a battery with that. But another problem with that is the Maui 5 Go is a column array speaker, and trying to use it outside, I have ran into issues with column array speakers outside for ceremonies, such as the leveling of the ground, the saturation of the ground being too wet, too damp, and also wind knocks over the column arrays pretty easily. So I find that the tripod is the best way to go. As you can see, look at that big round footprint it gives. They even sell 4-legged tripods or 4-legged pods. So if that's something you're interested, go ahead and do that. I think these work a lot better on this type of terrain, and as you can see, I got a lot of sloping here. So I just wanted to show you what was going on today. Today I am at the Potomac Point Winery, and I just want to show you what I got going on. Eddie signing out. Have a good day. Bye.